Hey guys, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Dina, and today I am going to be doing a budgeting video, or a budget with me video. Now, I must confess, I have already started it, and then in the middle of homeschooling, which I am doing now, my daughter kept coming in every 2 minutes, and then my son started screaming, and my video was over. And look, I drew little pretty leaves, okay? So I want to keep this paper because my leaves are pretty. So instead of doing everything all over, I'm just gonna talk to you, fill you in with everything that's going on. So how are you guys? I've missed you. I have been doing other videos as well. My channel started out as a DIY channel, and then because of my bankruptcy and just going through everything that I was dealing with, I started doing it I started to get into budgeting, basically. So this one right here is going to be all real numbers. This is what I work with every single month. I do have some savings put away. I do use that when I have to, you know, like do my Christmas shopping. My Christmas shopping is mainly coming out of my income taxes that I finally got back. When I had to fix my car, my driver's license, everything, anything that I cannot fit into my regular budget, I do try to take from the couple hundred that I have saved right now. So if you're ever like, okay, so she says that, you know, she only gets $1,900 this month, how is she going out and doing like all these hauls? It's because I'm using my income tax money for things that I do need. I try not to buy things that I don't need. It does happen, but for the most part, I always try to budget out everything, even with my income taxes. So as of right now, the money that was remaining, it was over actually a couple thousand. I ended up just putting that toward Christmas, putting it toward getting, you know, like I don't have furniture in my house really. Pandemic plus being broke and living paycheck to paycheck and homelessness. So after all this time, over 6 months, 7 months, I still only have like a love seat. I don't have a couch. I don't have a way to, like, my television is just leaned up against the wall because I don't have anything to put my TV on. My kids do have beds. My bed needs work. So there's a lot of things that I still have to buy, so I'm just buying it with that because my car was deemed unfixable. So they said that it was basically my transmission. It's going to be about $4,000 to fix that, on top of the $2,000 worth of work I've already put in there to fix the other things that were still not even impacting on the car. And then I still needed tire rods. I still needed brand new tires. I still needed so much stuff. So right now I am saving for a car, and I'm hoping and praying that I can get one soon, but I do understand that things take time. So I'm trying to get a little bit better with my savings, but it's hard. It's really hard right now. But I will show you, I guess, what my budget is going to look like for November. So right now it is November 13th, and so I know that this is a little bit late. It's only because things have been changing. They've been going, like, my hours have been changing at work. Yesterday I was in the hospital, and it's okay. I might have a new job soon, so that means that I'm gonna have 2 jobs. I'm probably gonna have a little bit more income, which is gonna help toward, you know, saving for the car and doing everything that I can as I transition over into maybe just having the one job. So that is where I am right now. It's a lot, I know, I understand, and I do apologize, but I just wanted to let you know where I was, because there are like some people that watch my videos who, like, I'm really good friends with, and so sometimes this is the only way to get in touch with me, because I'm usually at work, and they just are like, hey, what's going on? And then other people, you know, like, I just grew to care about them. They check up on me, and they like make sure that I'm okay, even though I've never actually met them in real life. So those people are awesome. Thank you. I appreciate you. But for everybody else, let's get on to this budgeting, okay? So, another thing is I wanted to say that I did buy that washing machine. So you will see that my budgeting has changed a little bit. And that's mainly because I bought a washing machine from... Oh, and someone's calling me. Oh, it's the job. All right, I'm going to answer that in a little bit. I'll call it back. So, what was I? Oh, I bought the washing machine. So my budget is going to change a little bit. But as of right now, like I said, I did fill some of these in. But it's because I was getting distracted with my kids. The way that I do my budgeting is that I always put like the month, of course. This is going to be my first paycheck. This is going to be my second paycheck. This is everything that I have to pay with my first paycheck. This is everything that I have to pay with my second paycheck. Okay? This one right here is going to be things that I have to pay. Some of them, like my car insurance, I have to pay by the 10th of every month or it will get disconnected. My gas bill, electric bill, stuff like that. If I have enough in this, in the first month, half of the month, or the first 2 weeks, I should say, then all of this will get paid. Okay, if I don't have enough, like, because my rent is $520, I do have Section 8, and that's why my rent is so like little, because my actual apartment rent is $12.50 plus the $25 parking fee. So that's why that's so cheap. But if for some reason I can't pay this with the first check, then I do pay it with the second. And then this is stuff that I have to do the first half of the month. This is stuff I have to do the second half of the month. And I just like draw little pictures or whatever on it. I use a regular notebook. I used to have a happy planner, and I would buy stickers, and I'd be like, oh my god, every month I need a new theme. And you know what, this thing was costing me more money to just like make it look cute than it was to write it down on a piece of paper. So if I had more money to spend and stuff like that, then definitely I would love to get one of those like Erin Condren or, you know, a happy planner or something like that. But as of right now, being on the budget that I am on, I am more than happy to just have a notebook and write down what I gotta do, because I know that my budget doesn't change that much every single month. My rent is always the same. The parking is always the same. And, you know, like I said, on these ones right here as well, let me move you up a little bit. This is always gonna be the same. This is always gonna be the same. This one is gonna fluctuate. And then down here, these are gonna fluctuate. So 1 month, I literally can only have like, maybe I only have $100 to spend on food. Another month, I'll have like $700 to spend on food because I had an extra check that month and it didn't fall when I had to pay my bills, you know. So it all depends. So this is simple, very, very, very simple budgeting. It's not fancy by any means, but this is what works for me, and it might not work for everybody. So with that being said, I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna focus on this stuff. So the first thing I'm gonna focus on is that I got paid $11.08. The second one, like I said, is always an estimate. So I always estimate $800 because I usually only get 32 hours a week, and my check will be about $800. It's never been lower than $800. Sometimes it's been like $830, sometimes it's been $815, but it's never been less than $800. So, okay, sorry it's like moving so much, but my rent is $520. My parking is $25. My storage unit in Colorado, which I don't live in anymore, and so I'm like, why am I paying this every month? But I have to because all my kids' baby pictures there, and you know, everything that we owned, because we didn't know the path that we were going to be on. But that is $150 every single month. I have to pay for my bed every month, and so that one is $60. I pay every 2 weeks, so it usually comes out the Saturday after my first check, or after I get paid, I should say. So I get paid every other Thursday. So every other Saturday following that paycheck is when this comes out. And then I have Hulu, which I keep forgetting to cancel. And so it's there. I know that it's not $15 a month, but I do go ahead and keep it as $15 only because it's a good number to round up. I think it's like 12 something, and I'm not going to remember that. I just always round everything up. It's easier for me that way. Over here, right, I have Verizon is my internet. It is $89 and change a month, so again, I round that up to $90. My bank fee is $10 with the bank that I currently have in Rhode Island. The one in Colorado is free. I do have Netflix, which is $15 a month. I do have that furniture you're talking about, so that's $60. I have an Amazon account, which is $15, and again, that's not the right price, but that's what I pay. I have a phone. So my phone is actually $35 a month plus tax. So I just rounded up. But I have a total wireless phone. So it works here. I used to have Street Talk, which was $45 a month, but this one was a little bit cheaper. Also, I had to get a phone for my son because he was in school. Now he's not in school. He's actually homeschooling. But I keep it on so that he can talk to his friends in Colorado. And my kids don't have to share a phone anymore. So my phone, again, is $40. My son's phone is $30 because he has the lower plan, which is $25 a month plus tax. And then I have Weight Watchers because my friend was like, we need to lose weight. And I'm like, yeah, we do. I'll join it with you. And then I eat my emotions. I haven't gained weight, but I haven't lost weight. And it's free right now. And I think the payments kick in December. So it's just something that I keep on here, and then I use the money for like food or for savings or whatever I can. But yeah, maybe I should start dieting since I pay for that. Don't know. All right, here we go. So I have to take the city bus now to work, and this is $70 a month, which it is expensive. It's expensive to not have a car. Seriously, because I still have to pay car insurance, which is $70 a month. Or sorry, it's $80 a month this month. I'm just going to go ahead and just put this there because I was talking about that. But I have a gas bill, of course, which is going to go up. But right now, we're going to just budget $60. Now, this does change. This changes, and so does my electric every month, depending on how much we use it. But I try to keep like the same amount going on it every single month. That way I know what to budget for, and that way I always pay something. So say if it's like $67, I'll put $60 down and hope the next month that it's not more than 60, but if it is, then there's a balance that's remaining, but it got paid, so they won't shut it off. My electric is $60, and that is for my budget. Same thing with my gas bill. So, things that I have to pay every 2 weeks that do change, and it does look a little bit different than in the past. So, this month is Thanksgiving, and next month is Christmas. I am trying right now to do all of my Christmas shopping online, so I'm borrowing from my income tax money to do, you know, I'm not really getting my kids a lot of stuff. I'm just getting them like maybe 8 things, like 2 or 3 little like big gifts, and then the rest are going to be little gifts. But that being said, I also had to buy a tree, and I had to buy ornaments, and again, Dollar Tree is amazing for that. I got a tree from At Home for $40 with lights included, and it looks really nice and not like crap. So I'm shopping around for everything, but because Christmas this year, they're talking about we're heading for another lockdown. And with my kids, they've been through so much. This is the first, like, time in a very long time that they had a stable home. again, because like I said, we were homeless for almost a year. It was about 7 months we were homeless for. So I don't want to not get them Christmas. And I know that's like very like selfish of me, because it's like I need a car, or I need to pay this, or I need to pay that, but I'm gonna go out and do something for my kids because they're the most important things in my life. And I'd rather not eat like than not have them eat. I'd rather not have like a coat if that means that my kids get to have coats. Like, I don't do for myself, I do for my kids, and then whatever is left over, it trickles down and like onto me, and I'm okay with that. So right now I have about $700 in my savings account, and that money right there is going toward Christmas gifts for my kids. Not all of them, believe me, they're not getting $700 worth of stuff. That would be insane, and I'm not doing that. But what I am saying is that they're talking about the lockdown right now. They're saying that people are going to be ordering things online, and it might not come in time for Christmas, because like everything is already backed up. Things are already like 2-day shipping is now 4-day shipping. Or someone sent me a letter that was dated October 14th. I never got that till November 4th. So I'm trying to do all of this stuff now while I still have time. So I hope that was a good explanation. If not, it was just another rant that I like to take you on little journeys, I guess. But that is what I'm focusing on this month, is Thanksgiving and Christmas. And with Thanksgiving, because we do have curfews now, no one can be out after 10 o'clock. I think it's 10:30 on weekends, but I know that it's 10 o'clock normal days, and they're limiting the amount of people that you can be around. And they said that they're going to start fining people. So if you are, you know, like say you and your family have Thanksgiving and there's more than 10 people, then you're going to be fined. So I have to do Thanksgiving myself this year, just me and my kids, which we're okay with that. But it just, I don't know, it kind of sucks, because like we have really good friends and we usually do everything together. But now that they went from 15 to 10 people, and then they're saying that if they don't live in your house, then you need to wear a mask, because it's being spread that way. Because I guess people, instead of going out and partying, are now like hanging out with their family and friends, and they're just spreading it. Like, it's already in the kids' schools. It's already, you know, just, it's everywhere. It's everywhere. Like, no one can escape this virus. So I just it's overwhelming. But as of right now, this is the things that I am working on, and I hope that you're thinking about this too for your budget this month. Okay, so back to the budget. End of rants, I promise. This month, because my overtime kicked in and I actually got a lot of money, I am able to spend $150 on food the first week and the second week, or the first paycheck and the second paycheck, I should say. Okay, so for Thanksgiving, I am budgeting a total of $50. I don't know if you guys seen my other video where I threw like my daughter's party for under $50, and then I ruined some food because I'm very talented like that. Oh, my tripod. But I am going to be doing the same thing. And then I have $50 that is going toward, you know, things around my house. Not presents, but things around my house or for other people. So I do have gas money. I try to use my car whenever I can. I know that I said that I didn't have a car anymore. It's not legal to drive. I can't drive it anymore. So if I have like a doctor's appointment that I have to get my kids to, instead of taking an Uber, I'm just going to take my car. And pray that I don't get stopped. But that's just how it is right now. So I'm just budgeting $10 for gas because, like I said, I'm not using the car. I'm using the bus to get to work and everywhere else that I need to be, and ordering things online. For my pets, because I do have some kitties, I'm going to give them a $10 budget this month, or every 2 weeks, I should say. So right here I give it to them, and right here. Alright, this one is blank because I have to include my debt in this. So my debt is $25 a month. Actually, it's $25 every 2 weeks, but we're in the middle of the pandemic and I can't afford to give them more. So I give them what I can. For my house, I'm gonna move this up a little bit. I am budgeting $30. And this is for, you know, sandwich bags. This is for garbage bags, for laundry detergent, anything at all. And I'm actually going to put $0 because I wasn't supposed to put that there. This is going to be for the month instead of bi-weekly. I am also going to put $40 for Uber. So when I have to when I no longer feel comfortable taking my car, because now they're starting to have cops everywhere because of the curfews, I will be taking Uber or Lyft. And then the last thing on my list is going to be $13 for hygiene. And this is basically for shampoo, conditioner, for feminine needs, all that good stuff. Alright, so it's very talkative, I understand. But I hope I wasn't too all over the place. And let's go ahead and, oh, that's my curtain. You want to see my outside? I told you I live in the ghetto. So that's what my outside looks like. It's not that pretty. But it is a home. So let me see. So my budget was, I have $1108 plus I have $800. I'm gonna go ahead, just add all of this up, and I'm gonna add all of that up and make sure that I'm not over budget. So let's see. Okay, so I have a $20 credit. So I am like, well, under budget right now. So $20 remaining. So I am doing pretty good this month. While I was actually doing that, budgeting all of this stuff up, my phone rang, and so I had to turn the camera off, but I got the job. So I start in January. Ooh. I don't know what happened, my thing went flying. Okay, so I start in January 7th, I think they said. Either the 5th or the 7th is when I start my new job. So it's a little bit more money. It's $34 a week, and I don't know, it's pretty exciting. But for now, this is going to be my budget. I hope that you guys seen it. I know that I did talk a lot through it. But there is good news. There's good things happening. I hope that you guys have good things happening as well. Look at the leaves. That's my favorite one. But this is going to be my budget. I hope that it helps you guys plan. I hope that it's pretty simple, easy to follow. I know that sometimes I do rant and ramble. But I really thank you guys for coming. Alright, so I hope that you guys have a really good Thanksgiving. Go ahead and check up on some of my other budgeting videos where I'm just spending the money that I have, that I budgeted, that, you know, I need to get my house to look like a home. So I hope that this helps you a lot, okay guys? I really do. And yeah, I hope that you guys have a really good Thanksgiving, just in case I don't see you. And if you don't celebrate that, I just hope that you have a really good month as well. So I'll see you guys later. Bye.